I don't think that there's a perfect rule book for this, and we were for me anyways, I was definitely figuring it out as we went along. Um, and I think it's something you learn also just as a creative in general when you're telling stories about your daily life, when you're a marketer, when you're a writer. I'm writing a book right now. I'm trying to figure out, who do I include? Who do I not include? What do I write about? What do I not write about? And for me personally, like any boundaries I had around our podcast was just mentioning my daughter's name. That's just something my husband and I were, choose to do with content. And I generally don't post pictures of her or anything like that. So that's our personal boundary. But I think in terms of what I was sharing inside the podcast, I think I was just mindful of like being as honest as I can. And just also being as respectful as I can of whoever I was mentioning or whatever I was talking about, so that, should any of those folks listen in, they would know, yeah, that I uphold like certain standards or certain levels of privacy for sure, but also knowing that it kind of defeats the purpose of the podcast if we don't get vulnerable to some extent, right? So I think Kirsty and I found our balance there, and also making sure we were really clear on what our content was going to be about.